Overnight success is not real success. True success is determined by the journey that you have to take. True success is determined by the journey that you have to take. The longer the journey, the larger the success. That's something that you have to continuously tell yourself, day in, day out, when you wake up, when you go to sleep. We're back with another episode of The Gentlemen's Department, the number one men's podcast. Listen, it's a pleasure and an honor to have you with us. Listen, I'm not going to hold you up. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. We're just going to get right into this. The last few weeks of the year, right? It's the last few weeks of the year. Reflect a little bit. What have you done? What haven't you done? How far have you come? Are you still where you started at from the earlier of the year, the beginning of the year, last year, the year before? You still in the same spot? Where are you? Only got about 3 or so weeks left. Do a little reflection, a little self-reflecting. I know for me, I had to just think for a second. It could be very overwhelming. It could be very nerve-wracking just to think about the long journey that you have. And in that process, you tend to forget how far you've actually come, right? So what we need to do sometimes is just do a reflection check. Just reflect a little bit on how far I have come. I know I got a ways to go, but I'm much farther than where I was when I first started. We can be so hard on ourselves. We're our own worst critic, majority of the time. I'm gonna say 100% of the time, actually. That right there stifles our growth. It stifles our progression if we don't catch it and realize I'm not where I started. I might not be getting the views or not getting the eyes that I want. I might not have reached the audience that I want yet. I might not have my tribe yet. And that's all fine and dandy, because what we have to realize is in between this time period, this time frame, this is where I can mess up. This is where I can make mistakes. This is where I can figure things out still. This is my growth stage right now. So don't get discouraged. Don't give up. Don't quit just because you're not seeing the results that you want just yet. We got to think about it. It's still early in the game. Sometimes you got to look yourself in the mirror and just say, yo, what you doing? Why you getting discouraged? Why are you upset? Why are you thinking about giving up? What you doing? You a lot farther than you were when you started. Even though you might have a ways to go, that's all a part of the journey. That's all a part of the story that you're going to be able to tell when you get there. When you reach the top of the mountain, this is the story you're going to be able to tell. And this is what you're going to be able to tell people that's trying to come up behind you, that's trying to figure it out. You're going to be able to give them the knowledge, give them the encouragement to keep going. I was where you were. I'm where you are right now. I was where you are right now. I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. I wanted to say, man, maybe this ain't for me. Overnight success is not real success. True success is determined by the journey that you have to take. True success is determined by the journey that you have to take. The longer the journey, the larger the success. That's something that you have to continuously tell yourself, day in, day out, when you wake up, when you go to sleep. The longer the journey, the larger. Daily reminders. Daily reminders. Not listening to people that don't know what they're talking about. You just gotta shut it off. You gotta mute it. The blinders, you gotta keep the blinders on. It's all about working. Staying focused, perseverance. You're not always going to have people in your corner that's going to be rooting for you. You're just not. That's going to make everything so much sweeter in the end. Even though I didn't have people in my corner, I still pressed through and I made it. I made it to the top of the mountain. I didn't give up. I didn't quit. I didn't stop. Yeah, I got felt a little ways from time to time. And I was wondering why I didn't get this or why I didn't get that. Or why these people didn't. Don't worry about all of that. Don't worry about all of that. It's all about the grind. It's all about pushing through. Making it to the next level, not giving up. The encouragement that you need is you waking up every day. That's all the encouragement that you need. When you wake up that next day with all the abilities in your body and you can look yourself in the mirror, that's all the encouragement that you need. That's another day for you to say, okay, I can win. That's another opportunity for you to say, hey, get yourself together. I don't got no time to be out here crying and feeling down, wanting to give up. No. This is another opportunity for me to actually move forward, closer to my goal. Not lay around and give up, but to persevere, to move closer to that finish line. Things might not go the way that you wanted to, and that's fine and that's good. You might have to do things out of the norm that you had set for yourself. The sun is rising as we speak. I had a schedule. The schedule just wasn't what we have set in our mind is not always how it's supposed to be. Sometimes we just have to go. We just got to do it. Don't worry about the schedule that you have set up for yourself. Change the schedule. You drop an episode Friday and Sunday, switch it up. Now is the time for you to change things up and figure it out. In real time. Learn in real time. Figure things out in real time. That's how true winners and champions are made. You figure it out in real time. No one has the cheat codes to life. They don't. There are no such thing as cheat codes because everybody's life is different. Everybody's path is different. So we have to continue to learn as we go in real time. In real time. We have to figure things out. We have to learn. This is going to be a significant episode because this is the turn. The light shining on me right now is the transition. This is the transition episode. We're transitioning from our old ways, our old mindsets, the old ways, the old mindsets, transitioning into a new version of ourselves. The old you has to be left in 2023. The old you has to die in order for the new you to be able to be successful, to grow, succeed, to be able to reach these new groups of people. They're looking for someone like you. They need you. But you got to understand first, you got to know that. You have to know that. I can't sit around here and be worried about what everybody else is doing. I can't feel sorry for myself because things aren't going the way that I want them to go. Because it's not all about what we want. The more work that you put in, the sooner the outcome, the better the outcome. We'll be able to get to that threshold. We'll be able to succeed. We'll be able to win. Some of us, we don't even know what winning feels like. Winning only comes from when we continue to strive. So many of us, we don't even know what winning feels like because we always, just before we even get to the threshold, we stop, we give up, we quit because we don't see the results. Some of us, we've never been taught, keep going. You don't stop. You do not give up. You keep going. Even if it looks like you don't even got a chance to win. You keep going, you keep grinding, you keep thriving. That's the only way. You've seen plenty of teams down. Last quarter, they down by 20-something, 30-something points. Oh, it's a wrap. You see their own fans walking out the stadium. It's over. It's not over. The buzzer hasn't went off yet. There's still time left. As long as you got breath in your body, you still got time. Still have time left. There's still time left on the clock. Keep going. No stopping. This might be the end of the year. Look, you still got 3 weeks left. It's fourth quarter. This is the fourth quarter. There's still some time left on the clock for you to come back. You can be that comeback kid. You done seen it happen plenty of times in sports. Plenty of times. You just gotta buckle down. You gotta focus. You gotta know and remember why you're here. I'm here to win. Not to be second place. I'm here to win. And in order to win, you gotta keep scraping away at it. Keep chipping away at it. Keep working. Keep grinding. Next thing you look up. Next thing you do, you look up and oh shit, the tie game. Just focus. Time management. Effort. Keep grinding. It's not the time to give up. This is the time to actually dig your cleats into that grass, into that dirt. Dig deep, keep pushing, push through. Gotta win. We will win because we winners. We're winners over here in the gentleman's department. Winners. Big W's. Come on. It's our time. It's our time. I want to thank everybody for pulling up, kicking it with me. Before we get up out of here, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment below. Don't be scared to comment. You can comment. Fill them comments up. You can talk to me a little bit. Let me know how you feeling. Let me know what you got planned for 2024. Let me know. Let me know. Listen, transition stage. I needed this. And I know somebody watching this gonna say, you know what? Let me get up. Let me get up. He up before me. It's a fact. I'll be up. So, let's get to it. Man, let's finish this up, man. I'm gonna be changing the schedule up. I'm trying to figure out the scheduling right now, but just stay tuned. Make sure you keep the notifications on so you will know. But we're gonna be changing the schedule up. We're not gonna be doing the Fridays and Sundays anymore. We're gonna switch the schedules up. So we're gonna figure out the scheduling. So just stay tuned and bear with me as we transitioning and getting this together and figuring this all out. All right. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Let's get to it. And you already know. Come on, gentlemen. It's time. Now go be great.